Hello, I'm Jukka Kukkonen from Shift to Electric. I would like to welcome you to the National Drive Electric Week and the 25th National Solar Tour. Here in Minnesota, we have a tour where we are featuring Minnesota EV, solar, and battery storage owners. And we also will be doing an open house online webinar where you can actually meet these owners and hear them tell more about their setups and sites. That webinar will be hosted by Fresh Energy, and we'll do it on September 28th from 11:30 to 1 p.m. So sign up for that. My house will be one of the sites on this tour, and you can actually see my garage behind here. We have solar, we have electric cars, and we also have battery storage in our garage. And my solar setup is such that I have one row of solar panels on my house roof. I have such a nice tree in our backyard that it provides shading for most of my house roof, so I can only have one row of solar panels there. That system is using microinverters, and it's 2.8 kilowatts. On our garage, then I designed that garage so that it was ready for solar, so that it has as much roof space for solar as possible. And there we were able to put 8.6 kilowatts of solar. Our household consumes about 13 megawatt hours of electricity in a year, and that's combining our household and our driving, since all our driving is on electric. And those solar panels produce about 10 megawatt hours of energy. So over 70% of our household needs and our driving is coming from those solar panels. We have driven electric cars since 2012 and well over 100,000 miles. Love it. Everybody who starts driving electric, that's what happens. People just really love it. So we have 3 charging stations that we have set up in my garage here. You don't necessarily need to have a level 2 charging station set up. You can just start with level 1 120 outlets, using just the 120 outlets for your charging. Let's take a look at what our systems look like inside the garage. So here you can see on the left the storage batteries. I have LG Chem Resu batteries that are 9.8 kilowatt hour of capacity each, so it's 18.6 kilowatt hours together. Then the next from there to right is a combiner box that combines the DC leads coming from those batteries, and after that there's the white bigger unit. There is the solar storage inverter that controls both the battery system and also the PV system from our garage roof. So it handles both of those in a DC side. And then it inverts that into the AC and sends the power to our main breaker panel that is right there on the right side of this one. We also have an automatic transfer switch inside that main breaker panel, which in case of grid outage would turn our system off the grid, and then at that point the solar edge storage inverter sets up a microgrid so we can be independent from the grid and take advantage of the battery energy stored in the batteries, and also take advantage of the solar production during that time if needed. So I'd like to talk with you shortly about the priorities and decisions that I would recommend for anyone who is looking into these systems. I would say first priority is electrify your transportation. The reason for that is because anyone who starts driving electric, they drop 75% of their energy consumption overnight. So it has huge impact on your energy consumption. Do that first. They're also really fun to drive, so you're not really losing anything in this game. And if your budget doesn't allow you to purchase a new one, there are really good affordable used EVs available. So check into those. You can find cars for less than $10,000 nowadays very easily. Some resources for you. We have a mnevbuyer.com website where we provide a lot of information and resources, so check it out. And we also have the evinfolist.com has our list of all the EVs that are available in the US, so you can just look at all the specs and information about the cars right there, and this is updated all the time. So it both has the US list and Midwest list there. Then the next thing is power your life with renewables. So if you have an opportunity to add solar, that's a good option. It really makes sense nowadays. If you have site issues, you can choose Solar Garden, for example. Look into that and sign up for your utility programs also. So if the utility provides renewable energy programs, sign into those. Even in our case, the rest of the 30%, a little less than 30% of energy, we have signed up for utility programs because we need to buy still some energy from utility company. Minnesota Commerce has a really good site for this, and also mncharging.org provides information about links to the utility company's renewable energy programs. So check out those. Then next step, or you could do this even before, but electrify everything. I would always recommend people electrifying everything that you can. If you have lawn equipment that are still gas powered, change those, shift to driving or shift to mowing electric. Cooking, yes, definitely time to move into electric cooking systems. Water heating, excellent heat pump water heaters nowadays. If you need to replace your water heater, make sure that you look into heat pumps. They're so much more energy efficient. And even looking into heating and etc., it's worth taking a look at that. We have information about electric lawn equipment at electriclawninfo.org. And the last portion of this is storage, and I would consider storage mostly if you need it for resiliency. So if you have power outages, then it makes sense to have storage system to support for that. Otherwise, right now, if, for example, in my case, I don't have too many power outages. So in my case, the system actually provides a better support for the grid. So it works as a shock absorber for grid, but it doesn't provide that much service for me because the grid is so reliable in our case. Anyways, go check out our solar tour site and also the information at the National Drive Electric Week site, and hope to see you at our webinar, and check out all our other sites in Minnesota to learn more how other people have done it. Thank you and have fun with it.